Welcome to this week's edition of Celebrity News. I'm host Hayden.
And I'm host Tyler.
How have you been this week, Tyler?
I've been all right, a little stressed about being on the brink of war.
War? What war?
Exactly. Well, never mind that. How have you been this week, Hayden?
Can't complain. I spent all week drinking matcha, protesting, and bumping Claro.
I'm sure you did. Anyway, our first story tonight takes us to the not-so-magical land of New Jersey. With quarterback Justin Fields injured, the New York Jets recently announced they're holding open tryouts.
Although many participants put up good showings, one candidate, Todd Braley, stood out amongst the crowd of Uncle Ricos.
When our reporter got to ask Todd Brady, thought he did, Braley said, quote, "I just hope I did enough to impress Giselle. Good."
In between my matcha drinking and feminist literature studying, I was able to sit down one-on-one with Sydney Sweeney and give her a chance to settle down with the masses amidst her latest controversy.
Oh, great. Were you able to get her to apologize and give clarity on what she meant?
Well, when I tried to interview her, she said, "Ew, don't talk to me, twaddle fart," and kept reading Mein Kampf.
Recently, this year's Sexist Man of the Year finalists were announced. Literally, like every year, only the best of the best make it.
Finalist number 1 is Drewski. He'll be competing against Jack Harlow, Diesel University, and Jelly Roll.
Like I said, best of the best.
Hunkiest of the hunkiest. Last night, Miami-Dade police were called with reports of hysterical screaming and rampant noise.
However, when the cops arrived, they realized it was just Rod Wave recording for his upcoming album.
Although pleading that he was an artist trying to do work, the police still gave him a ticket, citing, "Ain't nobody gonna listen to that."
The college football season is full swing, and we saw Matthew McConaughey enjoying the fall weather watching the game at Texas this weekend. We tried to get a quote, but our reporter fainted at the sight of him.
Jerry Seinfeld was also spotted attending Saturday's Penn State game. However, we're still trying to gather intel on why he was in the student section, and later, the freshman dorms.
I'm not much of a football watcher, but I'm excited for the fall season. Pumpkins, the leaves, changing colors, Halloween. I'm so excited.
Yes. Pumpkins. God's greatest gift to man.
Right. Do you know what you're going to be for Halloween this year?
Probably humbled, nonchalant, fluent in multiple lost languages, and laid back. Did I mention chill?
I think you're going to need more than just a costume. Do you want to know what I'm dressing up as?
Not really.
Well then, our last story tonight isn't much of a story, but rather some sad news. I understand we all have different feelings about the man, but I hope we can all be respectful in the face of senseless violence.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with a heavy heart that I must announce to you that Will Smith has slapped Chris Rock.
That's all we have for this week. Join us next week for an exclusive interview with Fuzzle McSnazzlepuff.
And we'll be getting an inside look at Blibber Bobbington and Notorious Ploop recording their upcoming album.
Have a good night and watch out for the fog.
See you next time, unless the fog's already consumed us.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.